welcome to some behind the scenes of the first test of the BD 6.0. Now, just to prove to you, this is actually the first time I've got my hands on it. This here is the BD 6.0 file. Now, it's not the complete package, you know, that all my members will receive. Is literally the algorithms. So the way the binary destroyer delivers its signals is in this file. Now we've got a new logo and we've got kind of fresh new design, and the way the BD looks, that is not in this. This is literally just the algorithms. I want to make sure that everything's working fine before we worry about the cosmetic side of things. You know, we're changing the logo and the way it looks. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this on demo at the minute. I want to actually just have our first test with it, first live session. So what I'm going to do, okay, is as you can see, I'm going to copy and paste this new file in. I'm going to drag and drop it into, where's the file here? So I'm going to drag and drop. There we go. We've got the binary destroyer v5, the binary destroyer v6. So I'm going to reload this and close that. I'm going to reload my MT4. I'm going to run this on demo. Yes, I don't want to run it on live. I'm going to run this on demo, and we will see how well it performs today. I'm actually really excited for this. So the changes we have made for the 6.0. Now, for us, the binary destroyer 1, 2, 3 and 3.5 was rubbish. They were terrible in terms of up-to-date technology. The algorithms were perfect. We made lots of money with those, but it wasn't until the 5 was released that the 5 was an actual game changer. The reason being the 5 was so good was because we managed to speed up the binary destroyer by 50 times. So when you install MT4 onto your computer, it will use a lot of processing speed, because it's a very, you know, it sucks in a lot of energy, because it's constantly providing data for you to obviously trade, and that uses up a lot of processing speed. So when you add indicators to that, those indicators as well are, you know, absorbing processing speed, and if you have a lot of indicators, it can slow down your computer, and this is where you get kind of lagging MT4. Your MT4 slows down, you get late signals, everything like that. Now the 5.0 was a game changer. Okay, it completely speeded everything up. It did not lag your computer down. Now the V6 is even better because it's going to be using our 2019 technology. We like to update it every single year. Now, as you can see here, okay, we've got basically 4 indicators. The zones, in fact 5. The zones, the arrows, the clock, the trend dash. Now, that is 4 indicators loaded up on your charts that is potentially slowing down your MT4 and processing speed. Now, what we have done now is we've now combined it into one indicator, one file. Okay, so in fact, I'm just going to load everything up. Right, so this is my first install. Right click. No, in fact, I want to insert indicators, custom. So yeah, this is now using, watch this, first click, FX learning, yep, boom, in. Okay, I did not, hold on, let me just, I'm going to change it white so you can actually see. There we go. I'm going to insert it again because I don't think I accept DDL imports, which is important because this connects to our server. So go. You look at that. Look at that. So we don't, just because of one file now, we've now got everything just on one file. Now what this means is the zones, we've completely remodified the zones, completely remodified them. As you can see, the zones are different and the arrows are slightly different as well. The reason why we've done this is because we want it to give us signals when the price goes outside of the zone. So that means that both the zones and the arrows have to talk to one another. Okay, so we kind of had to integrate them together, which means we had to change them. And you will see this here. Okay, we have now got a lot more settings. Look at all these settings here. There's a lot of settings. We got pullback mode on, ATR, enable trade alert, alert on bar, and we've also got alert on here. Alerts on, alerts off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change all this. Okay, I'm going to change all this to I'm going to insert the zones. So what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to load this on 10 currency pairs now. I'm going to have a little play around with it. I'll play the video again and I'll leave it running and we can take some trades and I'll see how it performs. So what I will do is I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hi, right, so I'm back and I've loaded up on, oh, hang on here, USD/JPY, zone range was broken down. What does USD/JPY? Let me just have a look. USD/JPY, okay. USD/JPY zone range was broken. So that's telling me that the price has entered the zone. Okay, you know, for the record, this is literally the first time, so I'm trying to get my head around what the new 6.0 is telling me. I'm guessing this is the right settings. There is a lot of new settings for this for me to kind of get my head round. I'm guessing enable trend alerts. What's this? Only if zone approved signal. I don't want that. Zone, enable zone alerts. I don't want the zone alerts. Okay, I'm not interested in that. All I'm interested is to give me a signal when the price has broken the zone. Okay, what I've done, everyone, is I've set everything to the 1 minute time frame because I want to try and speed it up, and I'm going to bring up my broker as well like this. And in fact, I'm going to set everything like this. Everything, pullback mode on, pullback mode on, pullback mode on, pullback mode on, off, on, alerts on, alerts off. Right, I believe we are good to go. I believe. I hope I have clicked the right settings. Like I said, this is using our, this is using 2019 technology. We like to update the indicator every single year. So every single year around Christmas time, I'm like a little child because I'm super excited to find out what new features and new settings we can include in the Binary Destroyer. So yeah, this is going to be, like I said, now this is literally just one file. Okay, so it's, as you can see, it's super going to be super quick. It's not going to slow down your MT4. It's going to be easier to install, and then obviously we've got all these new features here, and the plan is enable trend alerts. So I'm guessing the Binary Destroyer is only going to give us signals with the trend. I'm guessing that's what that means. Like I said, this is the first time I've tested this. So hang on, let me just see. I've got an arrow here. Let me see if it gives me an alert here. Because the old Binary Destroyer would give me an alert here when this signal arrow appears. If it doesn't give me an alert here, this means that it's working and I'm going to get a signal. It'll only give me an alert when the price enters the zone at the top here, when we get a signal arrow outside the zone. So let me wait for, in fact, there we go. So we haven't got an alert. That's good. This is working. That means it's good. So that means when I do get a signal now, it's going to be when the arrow, let me show you what I want it to do. I want it to give me a signal like, hold on, let me zoom out. Okay, like this at the top. I want it to give me an alert when we get a signal arrow outside of the zone. So here. Okay, this is what I want it to do. Only give me alerts when this arrow is outside of the zone. And as you can see, you know, it drops nicely. Now, there are so many different settings for this. So many different settings. You know, I could sit here all night. But I just want to make sure the algorithms is all working and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to sit here for... Oh, hold on. Here we go. AUD range was broken down. So AUD USD, AUD, wait, AUD USD, AUD USD. Here we go. So price has entered the zone, which is good. But hold on. Again, this is, I need to turn these alerts off. Wait a minute. Hi, sorry about that. Phone went off. So it's giving me alerts when the price has entered the zone. I don't want that. I want it to give me an alert when the arrow's outside the zone. What I'm going to do, everyone, is I'm going to pause the video and wait until we get a signal, because I mean, I don't know how long we get our first signal. I hope we do get my first signal very soon, because then I can jump into a trade and we can see what the result is. So what I'll do, everyone, is I shall pause the video and I'll be back. Hi everyone, so I got my first alert on NZUSD and I forgot to press the play button, and I can't bring it up again. I can't bring the notification up, but look at this signal. So it gave me a signal, notification popped up, arrow was outside of the zone, popped up with a notification, and I got into a trade. And as you can see, it's actually going nicely in the money. So like I said, this is just testing at the minute. This is all on demo, but it worked. It actually worked. It gave me a notification. So exciting times, and it's going to be a winner. First trade is going to be a winner. I had everything set up like this, and I'll see if I get another. I was hoping to get another signal, well, not another signal, but a signal on USD Chef. If I get a notification here. What I did notice though was it gave me an alert here on this candle, and I think that's to do with the settings, because like I said, there's loads and loads of different settings now. And it was to do with this alert on current bar. So do I want it to give me a signal on this candle or this candle? It gave me a signal here, but the actual signal happened a minute ago. So I'm going to change that to alert on current bar, which is true, only if zone approves signal. So this is what I'm saying about the zones. Give me a signal when an arrow appears outside the zone. That's obviously on. Show message, play sound, send email alerts. So we can have email alerts. We can have push notifications. So yeah, hold on, what's going on here? In fact, there we go. So yeah, hold on, my mouse is broken now. So I'm going to set everything like this again, and I will actually, the next time I get a signal, I will actually play the notification. So yeah, as you can see, 4 minutes to go, and we are going nicely into the money. You know, it's exciting times. In fact, I'm going to take a photo of this and I'm going to share it in the WhatsApp group. So I'm going to take a photo of this. There we go. And I'm going to send it. Nope. Hold on. Signal there. I'm just in the WhatsApp group, and somebody called this same trade. Somebody actually said this same trade, and they said it's bouncing off a 1 hour resistance line. Let me just check something. Okay, let me just check the 1 hour. I can't see where you get a 1 hour resistance zone from. Oh yeah, here we go. 1 hour resistance zone. Yeah, it is actually bouncing off the 1 hour resistance zone. So that is why this was a beautiful winner. Yeah, I'm going to put everything like this again, and I am going to pause the video, and I'll come back when I get another notification, and I'll play the video this time and get into another trade. So I shall be back. I've just got a signal. AUD, USD, binary destroyer signal down. Yes, yes, yes. There is a signal. That is a signal. It's giving me alert again. In fact, what was this? AUD, USD. Let me get into this quick. And I'm going to take a 15-minute... In fact, oh, damn, missed it. Should have got in when the price was up there. Not a problem. It gave me an alert. Let me just... Oh, I deleted the alert. I wanted to find out when it gave me an alert. Was it on that candle or was it on... No, in fact, it must have been on that candle. Mustn't it? Let me just have a look. Alert on current candle. What does that mean then? What does that mean? Alert on current candle. We got a signal, so it's working. It's definitely working. I definitely got into this trade late. There's no denying it. I got into that trade late, but it doesn't matter because there we go. I re-enter now. There we go. I re-entered. There we go. Re-entered at a better price. So in fact, I will re-enter again. There we go. Re-entered again. Oh, so we won that trade. That trade. What was that trade on? We won our first trade. Our first trade with the BD 6.0 won. That signal there. Look at that signal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we are on our second trade, and I'm going to call that a day after this. Call my second trade. Nice, and I've gone for another quick. In fact, I'm going to screenshot this again for the members. There we go. Second signal. Right. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, everyone, look, if you zoom in, you can't see this. I don't know if you can see this, but the trade that I first took down here was way too late. But the two trades that I got in secondly at the top here was where I would have originally got in. A top tip, obviously, if you are going to be trading the 1 minute time frame, you've got to be quick with your entries. Quick. You know, no messing around in and out, because obviously if you get a signal and then 2 minutes later you get into a trade. I mean, look at that drop now. Yes. 2-0 with the BD 6.0. Exciting times. In fact, look, here's proof. Look, I haven't really done any analysis, and hopefully these win. I'm just going to zoom out. I'm going to look at the 1 hour time. Oh, look, we've got a nice resistance area on the 1 hour chart. We've actually got a double top. Look at this. This is just using a bit of price action. Look at this. Look at this double top here. See that? Price pulls up, pulls down, bounces off, double top, drops. So you go over to the 1 minute time frame. Okay, we see our alert, and the price just drops. Look at that. If you look at the bigger picture, can you see? In fact, let me go to the 5 minute. Can you see the bigger... I don't want to get rid of this. You see the bigger picture, the double top. You see it better on the 1 hour. You see the double top. In fact, you might see it better on the 30 minute. There we go. See the double top? See? So you switch over. Hi everyone. Sorry, I got so excited. I actually clicked exit on the screen record, so I've had to start this again. But look, can you see? You go over to the 1 minute charts. You get the signal. Boof, drops into the money. So yeah, I'm going to leave that there. As you can see, 2-0 straight away with the BD 6.0. Yeah, I'm telling you now, this is game changer. You can't see this. Oh, you can now. Hold on. No, you can't see this. Can you see? No, you can't. Let me try, and I'm just trying to show you something. yeah, you can't see this, right? But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10 pairs loaded up, and I never, I never really trade 10 pairs. And basically, I've just done in half an hour 2-0 off 10 pairs. So yeah, I am happy with that. So yeah. I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back again in 5 minutes time. So we have got 45 seconds to go before these come in. The first trade lost, but the other two where we got in, where we should have got in, have come into the money nicely. I was just scrolling. Let me just get rid of this. Hold on. Just scrolling to see if any more signals appear. I'm just going to flick through them. No, 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 and no. So yes, there we go. Our first testing of the 6.0, and we've just had 2-0. I'm going to carry on with this testing. Like I said, this is literally the first day you see me install it. Hopefully I'll do another video later this week and I can carry on and tell you how it's been performing. And yeah, thank you for watching.